Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. It's Cash from Rockefeller Racing. We're back for another one and another one. Like I said in the chat, get your umbrellas out because it is a downpour here at Zolder. Now, you might remember a few weeks back, maybe a month ago, we had this same race. We are at the JSM Sprint Series. Didn't work out great for us last time at the redo at Nürburgring because we were in second place, holding onto the car ever so slightly because we had no grip on our tires, and Murr was right behind us, and then we got that little incident at the end, so we finished fifth. We were probably headed for a podium at Spa, or as our good buddy Timmy likes to say, the stock standard fifth position that we always seem to be in, until we were we were using a different view, and I can't blame it on that. We just went up our rouge the wrong way in the SFR series, and yeah, we had a totaled Ferrari. So as you can see, well, barely, but we have a white Ferrari now. So, Ferrari was nice enough to lend us another 488 Evo, and I don't have to pay for a thing. It's great. It's great. So, but what Snake did, the organizer of JSM, now as you can see up there up top, it says powered by Coach Dave Academy. Actually, that's something that Rockefeller and SFR is going to get into. I could go on for hours, guys, about talking about what happened with the whole PC thing and everything. And I just want to let you guys know, I did get the PC hooked up finally, and it's awesome. You just can't even lie. I had wheel issues at first, but it took like some tweaking. I'm still not there 100% yet, but with a little more tweaking, it was good. I went to Nürburgring, which is the track that I test on the most for just cars. So of course, on the PC, I jumped into the Ferrari, and I was only a second off my pace with like race fuel, which was awesome. And the feeling is so much different. Like, it's actually hard to lose control of the car on the PC. You have a lot more grip, you feel a lot more through the wheel, and it's just like, it's a different experience. So we're gonna bring that to you soon. But what Snake did here, and this is kind of good that he does this, because we don't do this at SFR because there's a mixed, there are mixed drivers in here as well, but what we do is put the practice server up on Friday and let the guys run practice, unlimited amount, and the conditions will be the same as in the race, except for in the server we have it on fairly realistic, meaning that it will give you it could give you different wind, and the temperatures could change slightly. But what Snake did was, when this practice server went up, the times of the day were different. So what that does, especially in the rain, the temperatures are at 24 degrees Celsius in the practice. So if I go into my setup here, you'll see here that we have a 22 degrees Celsius, and then we have 24. So we were practicing on 24, and the rain wasn't coming down as heavy, so the lap times were quicker. Okay? So I'm probably gonna run. What up, cuz? Yeah, we're playing in the rain, brother. We're playing in the rain, man. I was just saying how PC is just crazy. I did get it to work, and yeah, man, it's got so much grip on the road, and it's really nice, the field of view and everything, with the different views in the cockpit. But anyway, I was only like a second off my time, so PC is going to definitely be there. But as you can see, we have 22 degrees Celsius set up, which was from the last time. This is the race that we forgot to put wet tires on in the pit, so we cured that issue now. But then what he did was he had the practice server at 24. And there's actually a big difference when it comes to I think we're going to have a little bit too much fuel as well for this race, but that's okay. There's actually a big difference when it comes to 22 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. It might not sound like that much, but remember, we're aiming for our tire pressures in the rain to be at 30.3, no more than 30.5, because then what you'll start to see is what you can see right now, but they would just be lit up in, you know, green because they'd have heat in them, and they'd be up to, but they would bubble. You see that, those bubbles in there? That's not good. We don't want bubbles. So I just literally ran like 2 laps. Now I'm on full race fuel right now of what I'm going to go out with on the first stint. Let me know, Bugs, too, if that you could hear the engine a little bit more as you were wishing, because I did put that up. I actually put up the master volume slightly and the engine. Now this chicane is a chicane of death right here. You want to kind of hit it like that if you can, because you don't want to you really don't want to hit those curbs because it'll send you sideways. Now, if you guys remember, not to call out AJ, but here we go with the spectating again. So another Ferrari driver's probably got to be watching me, I'm sure, but it's okay, whatever. AJ right there, not to call AJ out, but last race, AJ actually, he hit the wall and we had a huge pile up, and it wouldn't have even mattered because I forgot to put on wet tires in the pit, so I had to come in and pit again. Now what this also does with the heavier rain is your pace is basically off probably by like a good second, you know, something like that. I'm not really that quick around here in the rain anyway. And I'm debating on that first turn, take it in third. But what I'm trying to go for right now is just to make sure that our tire pressures are going to be, after a couple laps here, which we'll have left, are going to be at that 30.3. Because you got to remember too, like right now, if you look at the time, it's 12:57. So this is when the race is going to be ending. But the temperature is pretty much the same. So... oh, big slide, big slide. So you could get away with that, but you don't want to do that. And believe me, guys, the spray is going to be really ridiculous. This is another tough chicane right here. Quasi chicane, whatever you want to call it, but you got to be careful with this part over here coming out of there. Now, a lot of people might try and brake a little bit later there, but again, careful. Gotta be careful on the curves too. I mean, it's really coming down here. So again, rather than pace right now, I'm looking for the tire pressures. And seemingly, it looks like we might have them. Yeah, you see, we're carrying 2 more tenths in third gear there. So this is a really tricky turn right here to like get the apex right. At least for me it is. Now when we go out in qualifying, that 30.5, okay, it's not the end of the world, but we don't really want it to go much higher than that, and it's, you know, it's I might have to lower the front lefts a little bit just to be, because you see how the middle is starting to bubble up. It used to be that like the tire pressures were good at like 31, but not anymore, because on the 2020 tracks we're running the new DHE tires, which you guys have heard me talk about a while, and everybody knows that now. So on those tracks, they're definitely a how you doing? They're definitely a lot different. So I gotta lower that a little bit. Now let's take a look at this pit lane entrance here, because this is another one. I always like to see where my marks are gonna be. Murph's following us, and oh, that comes up quick. See, I would have just got a penalty. Would have got a huge penalty for that. I got to remember that. Wow. Alright, let's go to the setup here. 30.5. So I want these tires to be at like 30.3. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to play it safe because the race is going to start at 12 and we were basically at 1. So I'm just going to go down 1 click each. And then come in here. And what was it? Left front and left rear. So I'm just going to go down 1. 28.1, 28.4, 28.4, 28.6. See, now I'm down here again. 28.1, 28.4, 28.4, 28.6. Now, I believe we got wet tires on our pit strategy, so that's good. I do believe, let's save this here. Wet setup, save. And let's do something else real quick. 2.07. Yeah, you know, I'm just going to let the fuel roll because, I'm going to let it roll like that because I was averaging 2.4. Let's go with 21. Let's go here. Let's make sure the ride height is alright. Or ride height is alright. Again, you can't have the car too low in the rain.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Whoops. Alright, so we're into qualifying already here. So that went pretty quick here. Alright. Let me just do this here, just so I have it. Alright, so that'll just have to... Alright, so this is the one that we want for the race here. I'm wasting time here, but let me see something here. Let me go to 52. I have should have enough time here just to do this. What? There we go. Alright, so now we have that. Even though this one was that already, we have that. Okay. So let's load the queue in. And again, guys, the wet tires you can go through. You see, like, you can go through as many as you want. But you can't. They can't be. There is no limit. They're just, you know, unlimited amounts of wets. Normally in these in the practice sessions, normally you have 3 sets of tires. That's all you have. And you got to use all 3 for one for practice, 1 for the race, and 1 for qualifying. All right, I believe we're all set. We're gonna need a wiper for sure. Yeah, I think the first one will be all right. I might have to adjust it if we're behind traffic in the beginning. Because the spray is going to get pretty crazy there. Alright, these guys are completing their first lap there. So there goes Fafito. There goes Murr. Bentley's actually a really good car in the rain too. I mean, well, around here, I believe it is, so. Remember, this is the chicane that when you hit it wrong, it spins you to the right there. I just want to warm my tires up. Got to get your braking zones right for this, you know, coming into these sections, man. And actually, can't forget that this is 11 o'clock right now. 11:30 actually. It's supposed to be 11 o'clock on the dot. That kind of... Oh no, it's 1 o'clock qualifying. Oh, okay. One of those guys putting down here. Let's see. 136 for Fafito. Pretty good. Too wide.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
That's okay, that's okay. Alright, so this lap isn't going to count no matter what. Let's get those tires up. Now, I mean, in qualifying, you might want to, you could maybe have a little bit more confidence going through that chicane after you put a banker in and try and like improve, but man, it's not, you know, that chicane during the race, you want to try and not, you know, not hit the inside curbing, not the bananas, they're the red ones though, the big red curves. They're like banana curves. Those red ones right there, you can see. If you kind of hit them the wrong way, even on there, they'll get you. Alright, so let's get...
Yellow flag.
Let's get this right here. Okay, that was better. And last time, guys, I went out on engine map 2 because we didn't know what we were doing. We had no practice. But now we're on engine map 1.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Overshot it. Damn you. Sliding in the rain, that's a problem.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
That would have actually been a pretty good lap.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Thanks for joining, everybody. I'll get to the comments in a second. Really hard to focus in with the rain and read comments.
Yellow flag. Be careful there.
Just want to say too, hope everybody is doing really well out there. See, we're down like half a second right there because of the that last turn. Now that part of the chicane, you can cut the inside of it, like the second part of it, but it's kind of sketchy of like how much of it you can cut. There could definitely be track limits tonight from people, like, watch how much time we gain back, though, if I hit this right. Look at that. We're actually going to improve the lap after being down half a second. because of that last
Well done,
turn.
mate. The fastest step so far.
Too freaking wide. The object is to run that inside curb over. It's really kind of hard to really focus on that stuff though, like, because you're sliding a lot. A little high in the pressures right now, I know, but this is only qualifying, so our next lap we gotta try and put together a good one.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1.
I know the time is there, guys, like I know it is, just gotta try and put it together. I mean, look, we cut 2/10 out. Like, I mean, there's time all over the lap that I'm losing, then gaining. I haven't put a consistent one through yet. Look at this, we're up again.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
That was almost a little too much of the inside corner. Short shifting does help in the rain too. It's not really what you want to do, what I just did right there, because that's like very unpredictable what could happen to you. And we're sliding coming into this that first part there. Got to tighten up the braking zones.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Alright, let's try and hit T1 now. It's really the most important part. A little better. Ooh, man, we were up too. We could try and make the best out of it. See how the car jumped there? We gained some time back, but that was risky business, man. Sliding a lot there. Alright, we'll run this last one.
Losing time in sector 3.
Ah, son of a gun. We actually might make it across for one more. And now, like, you know, because we're pushing hard, we're sliding, the tires definitely still get worn in the wet too, guys, so let's see if we could have a good T1. Oh, I might just make it with the time. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nope, we're not making it. Okay. Ooh, somebody... Okay, we went from 5th to 7th. But you saw right there, we were up 3 tenths, man.
Yellow flag, be careful. Session is now over.
I mean, look at that. Already 2 tenths, you know, like... The time is there, guys. The time is there. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. Return to the garage. Yep. Alright. What's up, One Wing? What's up, brother? Thanks for joining, as always, dude. Thanks for joining, man. Yeah, Bugs, the PSI was high, right? Like a little bit. Oh, Garcia is on pole. So Garcia, 134.
Way to go, Garcia.
we were up like a half a second, so... good job by Boosted, Tayshawn, AJ, Snake. We're all pretty close here. 134.79. Not bad, man. Okay, let's take a look at the setup though, because the qualifying setup was, well, it's only reading 30.4. So, what did you see it at, Bugs? Was it at like 30? Did it get over 30.7 or anything? Now, keep in mind though, this qualifying was at 1 o'clock. So, what we could do here is, what was it at? Alright, so yeah, so what we could do here is if we go to our setup here, because this qualifying was at 1 o'clock though, so the temperature in the day, even though it was reading 22 Celsius, was a little bit, it's going to be a little bit different. So 28.1, 28.4, 28.4, 28.6, 28.1, 28.4, 28.4, 28.6. Alright, let me load the qualifying setup here. Let's see. 28.1, 28.4, 28.4, 28.6. 28.1, 28.4, okay, so let's load the race setup. 60 minutes, 28.1, 28.4, 28.4, 28.6.
Alright, we have some wet conditions. Remember that curves are slippery. Watch your braking distance.
See, now the time of day is going to be at 30.6. Okay, that's not horrible. So what we could do is, that was probably also from some of the sliding. What tire was it? Was it the left rear? Yeah, left. I don't know what tire it was, but you know, we could drop these down. You know, we could drop these down one. Like so, you know what? To be on the safe side. No, see now the track is at 21 degrees Celsius though, you see? So at the end of the race we're gonna have a little bit, you know, we're gonna be kinda okay. 30.6 in both rear, so I mean we could see, alright, we could adjust them as we go. Alright, so we make sure we have wet tires on for both, yep. We do. I'll be right back, guys.
Seconds. Stay single file.
Alright, I put him down to click, Bugs. I want to click down in the rear so we could check him out. Look at this guy Snake trying to make me crash. I think I'm going to need the wiper on one more higher for now, guys. Yeah, he's trying to make me crash, Bugs. Crash on the outlap. I see what you're doing, Snake. I see what you're doing. Man, that glitching is bad. And another thing, guys, I gotta keep on taking my Ethernet cable out of the PC and putting it into the PlayStation, which is a pain in the butt because the PC is fit so nicely into like a slot that I have that like I still got the plastic on the side panel glass just because I don't want to like scratch it until it's, you know, like a permanent thing. The front panel I took off, and I've been covering it with a sheet obviously when it's off, because it has air suction for air on the top and the bottom. And you know, with the dog hair, you can get crazy. You can get crazy. I do the same thing with my wheel and stuff. So, all right, you guys know the drill. We're getting this off here. Put that up there. So we're gonna have some major spray. I hope nothing happens. Ironically, we're around AJ again. Off the line, AJ had he hit the wall the last time when spinning, and we all kind of got murdered. But let's hope for the best here. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. We gotta take it easy into T1.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, Snake got that position. The spray is insane, man. Oh my god.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Somebody was all out of whack. I think it was Murr or Boosted. So again, we got a pit window here too. Okay, clean so far. You can see the slides, right? You gotta be careful on those curvings too that I'm running over because they will throw you.
Well done, mate. Nice and fastest lap. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Gotta keep our distance a little bit because somebody messes up, we don't want to be there. I think I could cut more of that inside chicane part. Trying to see what happened, Bugs, I don't know. So hard though, you can't like not focus, you know? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. See Snake, he's hitting that pretty aggressive. Little understeer there. Okay.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
See, if you lose some time in the rain, you're bound to make it up because little mistakes could happen and you're right back, you know. We've got to remember though, guys, going into this pit entry, comes up super quick, man. I could kind of be right here to pick up the pieces if these guys get in trouble.
Gaining on the car heading sector 1. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
All right. I mean, this might as well be a whiteout, guys. Can't see really anything. Had to cut there, had to do it. Got to get my braking right for that corner. We got a 4-car craziness right now, and McBlockson in the Audi behind isn't too far off. So tighten up our braking zones a little bit. Wow, man, it's definitely getting hard to see. Oh, God.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I think Snake gave it back to AJ there because it shouldn't really pass through the chicane. That was sketchy, man. That was definitely sketchy. Made contact through the chicane. Battling hard, you know, for sure, but Snake's a clean driver, so I think he gave it back to him right there. I am. Vegas is in the house. What's up, bro? Glad you can make it, man. Freaking Zolder in the rain. Alright, let's see here. We got the PC hooked up, Vegas. It's been way too long, bro. It's been way too long. Nope. Ooh. See that slide going in there? I gotta get this right here, though, man. This is where I've been having some trouble. Yeah, I think first gear Coming out's a little bit better, hold a little bit more grip. Oh, Nelly. Tire pressures are looking good. Lost a lot of time that lap though. This part of the entry is really like kind of a pain. There is a lot of corrections going on with the wheel that you guys can't see here, but I mean it's not that crazy, but it's just, you know. Again, I'm sliding into there. That's not how I want to hit that chicane. Damn, Bentley's got some pace in the rain, man. At least around here it does. Stay off these curves there. So yeah, I gotta tighten my braking zones up. Like normally it's the 100 board right there, but you know what, guys, we're burning 2.39 a lap, and I actually did the fuel for 2.4, so we'll see. Because this time I'm on fuel map 1, engine map 1. I might have to throw, just to be on the safe side, maybe throw like 5-10 liters in it. I'd rather come up with like a couple laps
Yellow flag in sector 1.
ahead. Again, sketchy chicane. It's funny, I was hitting the chicane better when I was behind cars. You could cut a lot of that part. I mean, I could start living on the edge and seeing what I could get away with track limit wise. But that's where a lot of people get cuts, is that, because you can gain a lot of time through there. I know some people are dropping it down to second in the Ferrari there, but third, it does carry more speed in third for me for some reason. I gotta try and keep the wheel as straight as possible. You can see this board here, the 100 board. That's better right there, like that. I don't care if I lose, like, time-wise or not. Man, Boosted really pulled, man. He's pulling in that Bentley. Sorry guys, I gotta confess, I don't do a lot of rain racing. But, I mean, it's cool, you know? I do enjoy it.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I just don't think I have,
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
the required pace, like, at a track like this. And I'm not going to make an excuse, but keep in mind, I was playing on the PC, came over back to PlayStation today. But no, that doesn't matter, actually. I mean, it's amazing, though, on PC, how much more planted the car is, and when you go over bumps. I was always wondering, like, I see Dalking, like, you know, good streamer, YouTuber, in the Ferrari, he would, like, eat curves. I'm like, what? I'm like, how is this guy doing this? You know, I'm like, it's just, there's just no way, like, and now I could kind of understand, like, because I only got my track, for only track I've been to, it was at Nürburgring, so. So guys, we're gonna have to try and maybe be smart and do something in the pits. I'd like to give a special shout out to Mr. A. I love you. And that's all right now. A true saint. Where's Timmy? We need Timmy in the chat. Because we're not in 5th, Tim. We're in 6th. Oh, guys.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Uh-oh.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, boosted. What? Look at that. Timmy must be watching or listening. His ears must be ringing. Now we're in 5th. But you saw Boosted had pace though, man, so you know he's probably gonna catch us. But now that pit window comes, so that's pretty good.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Oh shit, AJ got disconnected. Oh shit, I see two drivers dropped. Shit, guys. Man, AJ, because AJ's in Australia, and that it sucks, man. It sucks. And I know Boosted has more pace than me in the Bentley, man. I know he does. But I don't know if he picked up any damage. And by the time he actually probably catches us, the pit window would be open. Actually, it would be smart for Boosted to go for whatever I don't do, or whatever I do, he should do the opposite. And I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. It's so hard because a track like this, he just spun, boosted, just spun. Oh, I see him drop back. Wow.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
Damn. It sucks, man. Could push too hard. That's why you can't push too hard. I mean, there's a long way to go, but like, you know, so I could still spin and murder myself like at Spa. But we're going to try and do everything in our power to avoid that. That's also why I try and take care of the tires a little bit. We're running a little bit high on the PSIs, which will cause like oversteer and sliding a little bit. See, that was a big cut there. Did you see that? Like, I could really cut. I did put him down one on the left front and rear though. So guys, we have 7 laps left, or 6 laps left, with 6 minutes before the pit, or I mean, with 6 minutes before the halfway mark. Oh my god, that was bad there. So you know what, man? I'm gonna add 10 liters. That should be good. 8, just to be on the safe side. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. See that's how you want to hit that chicane.
Windows open.
I'm not getting this part right in the rain here. Losing a lot of speed through here. Alright, now we can pull this up because we can see who takes their pits. A good job from Tayshawn Green. He's in 3rd place, man. And the Merc. See, guys, it's like I was saying, it's all depends on the track. Wow, a lot of these guys went in already. All right. So they went in already. I should probably react to that, but because it's not like we're gaining immense time here. Remember, I have to really watch out for that pit entry. It comes up super quick. But my logic here is I'd like to have a little bit of fresher tires towards the end of the race in case we do have a battle, but I don't know. We'll go for one more lap. Gotta try and nail our pit stop too. There was a pack. I'm reading like half the messages. Sorry, guys.
Watch out.
There was a pack behind us for a while. It was Snake, AJ, and McBloxam, and then all of a sudden, something happened there. Who's in front of us here? Mr. Falcon? Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna pit. Oh my God, that's living on the edge right there, boys. We're not in, okay, so we're not in net second. I read somebody spun. Alright. Yes, we're good there, we're good there. We need to hit the pit the right way. At least there's not a car in front of us now. What the hell was that? Little Mac got so out of, oh my God, he was so out of position that I couldn't even see my guy. You guys saw that? What the hell? Be right back.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go. Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
That was good. I was in second gear nevertheless. Alright. Wow, man. That was so crazy, man. Gotta be careful on these opening laps. Tayshawn's 11 seconds ahead of us. Alright. I had to let off the throttle there. You see that? You see that jump? And I figured, why not add more fuel, boys, you know? Just to be on the safe side. But I'll tell you what.
Flag in sector 1.
Ooh. Man, I couldn't even see my pit box there. That was so crazy, guys. That's another thing about PC. When you enter the pit box, I watch a lot of the guys that are pros. I actually have that down better than they do on my first try. Like my first couple of tries, I was pitting. When you get into the pit, well, at least at Nürburgring, it's the only track I tried, but it stops you like nice. Who's this car? We gotta beat him. He's a back marker. That might be my teammate, Gel. Yeah, how's Gel's down a lap again? Damn. Something must have happened in the back. You know, guys, Gel's been working a lot too, and he's moving, so it's hard to get practice time in, man. But AJ's a really good Porsche driver, and you know, so he was kind of struggling a little bit too. The Porsche could be a really great car, but in a lot of circumstances, you know, it could really hurt you. It could call you out, man. You know, the rain being one of them. Alright, so already, even with lowering the pressures a little bit, we're kind of a little bit, I mean, it's kind of perfect right now. The rear, they'll start coming back down into place. I think the unfortunate thing, though, is I think that Tayshawn and Murr got out a little bit too far in the beginning. We did have a three-way battle going pretty nice. And I think those guys were able to take off. Yeah, so you can cut a decent amount of that there. I mean, we don't have any track limits, so we could try to, you know, cut a little bit more in the second stint here. Push, Ferrari, push. I really do believe that in a lot of circumstances, the undercut really,
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
Oh, we gotta beat them out, because if they're a back marker, we can't be stuck behind them. Oh, major correction. Little bit of understeer, but not much. Oh, we're in fourth? What happened? Huh. Oh. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. Son of a bitch. That's alright. I was trying to look behind me a little bit and see who is behind me. Oh, Boosted? Damn, Boosted caught up a lot, man. Boosted does have pace though, man, so... Oh no, did something happen to Murr? Yeah, fifth is behind me, yep. But Boosted, he has pace in this, oh shit. He's got pace in this Bentley, man. So it's not worth the fight to go crazy and lose a position. We'll try and hold on for as long as we can. Look, he closes up so quick through there. It's got such great corner entry, the Bentley, for those chicane type turns. Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to take the chicane a lot better than me. I just can't go doing something stupid to throw it away. I just got to hit my marks. Yes, look at how much that car closes me through there, man. We'll try and put up a fight as long as we can, guys.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Ah, shit. Oh, we might have to run here. Sorry, Boosted. He's got it, he's got it, he's got it. Go ahead, bro.
Car on the right.
I'm gonna back out of that one. I'm gonna back out of that one. I had to back out of that one, guys. I had to. Alright. Why couldn't I hit that all night except for now? All right. Look at the Bentley just eat these curbs though, man. It's just insane. I shouldn't be doing that either. Look at him. You can see the car bouncing. It's just insane how it could eat those, man. Block him, Joe. Block him. Help your teammate out, brother. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ooh, I overbroke myself, guys. I overbroke myself. Catch, get it together. You're crumbling. Ooh, actually, Dark King is behind us. Oh, man, we gotta be careful. He's only 3-point-something seconds behind us. Okay, it's on, guys. It's on. I'm not really sure who Dark King is. Alright, we gotta hold it together. We gotta ask Jello to let us by. I'm really not close enough yet, but I just want to let him know. Thanks, Joe.
Clear on the left.
Thank you, Joe. Alright, so we gotta keep, what's his name, Dark Knight behind us. We're starting to experience a lot of understeer going through there. And we'll see if Boosted gets held up a little bit. Alright, so this is playing out pretty interesting, guys. Not if I keep doing that, it won't be. My God.
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Do you believe this? No, with the rain. Come on, man. Come on. Ming ya. Oh, that did it for me there.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Damn it, it was me downshifting. So stupid. Yeah, now the Ferrari, even those little hits, man. We got front end damage. How much time? It's 11 seconds, but still, this car hates the front end being hit. Because look what's happening. So, that just, look at that, that just cost us a total of 17, 18 seconds, maybe more. Damn it, man. Damn it. We had Boosted that we were possibly closing in on. He did have pace boosted, but Ah, damn, guys. Alright, so now I gotta be careful now, just because of the fact that... Oh, man, we have damage. A Ferrari, man, it could like bite you sometimes. Look at this car, it's got no turning. Still got Murr, where Murr's in 7th. How far is it behind? I don't know where Murr is, man. But we're losing massive amounts of time right now with this car the way it is. You can see like the headlight, if you come up to a certain area, you can see the headlight is bouncing around. Man. Like I said, I don't wish anything bad on anybody, I mean, but still, one of those guys can mess up. That's why you can never give up. I just hate messing up, man. I mean, I know it's the rain, so it's like whatever, but this inside curb right there, that one little banana, that one little red candy cane curb. Well, those are candy canes that just ran over, but you know, can't think of the word for it. The bananas are yellow. See, like I like now with that, just with that damage, it's not allowing the car to turn in properly at a lot of places. So we're pushing out understeer right now. That's okay. I mean, I did overfuel a lot, guys, but it didn't cost me any time in the pits because look at that, look at that. That's what I was saying, what happens when you hit the chicane the wrong way. But man, this Bentley, it just was eating through these sectors here. That's why Murr's probably going to be pissed. Murr actually probably should have did really well. You know what my biggest downfall is that I don't drive the tracks enough. And I mean, in the rain, I don't really drive that much in the rain, although like I said, I do like it. It's definitely challenging. It's cool to drive in the rain, it definitely is. I don't understand how my safety keeps going down. I mean, we're not into any accidents with anybody. I mean, went down from a 97, well first it was a 99. Then a couple bad SOP races, and it went down to a 97. It sat at a 97 for a while. Then it was at 96. And then coming in here, it was at a 95 or a 94, and now it drops to a 93. It's so weird, man. I think the PlayStation, the console stats are just messed up, man. But honestly, nobody cares about that anymore. Like, I mean, some people do, but I notice like all the serious players and stuff, like your SA is never gonna drop below a point once it's in the 90s to not allow you to be in a server. So like all the main guys like Yardier, Dawkins, their car control goes down to like in the 80s. Their consistency sometimes is like 87 and stuff. It just varies. So yeah, nobody cares anymore. Let's see how much time I'm actually losing. Yeah, I can't even see right now. What was my last lap? Let's see. 137.2.
Slow car.
Or 137.6. Look, even Gel from that, I'm telling you, man, that...
Yellow flag, be careful.
Ooh.
There's a slow car ahead.
That's Gel. Damn, sorry, Gel. But what I was saying, guys, is that, like, what I don't do enough of... I mean, I've driven on most of the tracks, but like Zolder, for example, like I haven't been here since the last time we were here, and we had this same exact rain race. Thanks,
Car
Show.
on the left. Clear on the left.
So, I mean, you know, I need to really like start doing more races. At these tracks. But with that said, Boosted definitely had pace on us, but we were there, you know, we were there. He did make a mistake. If he didn't make a mistake earlier in the race, he would have been out. But it is what it is, and then I would have looked forward to holding off Dark Knight, you know. So that little mistake, man, little mistake costs, you know, 20 seconds. But I'm telling you guys, on the PC, I can't speak for the rain, but in the dry, where you see like going over bumps and stuff, the car does not want to spin out like it does. So I used to think the physics were identical, and I mean they are pretty close, but it's not the same. I was able to tell instantly that the track has you just have more grip.
Slow car ahead. Car in front, sector 3.
Yeah, just look at the lap times that we're running, man. 138 compared to the 36s that we were running earlier. So, I mean, you know, we're losing tons of time here, man. The damage just kills you, man. Oh, also too, on the PC, the RPM gauge that shows your speed right there to the right it's different. It's like thinner and smaller, you know. on, man. I really want it to be. Look at how much I overfueled. 11 extra laps, so by the time we're done, it'll be like 9. Now, see, this is the thing. I can't even catch the, one of the back markers. You know, might be able to now, but the fuel, I mean, that's...
Leaders on final lap now.
That really hurt us, you know? So in net, like with the damage, with the spin, with the damage and time losing a lap, I'm talking about a good 25 seconds there that just got cut out, so we drop another position. Now, had I wanted to earlier, I could have really put up more of a fight with boosted, but tell you the truth, I cut the line a little bit, and yeah, that was gonna be he had the run, so that was all fair play there. This thing right there, that little damn red candy cane. It was fun to be back at Zolder though in the rain, honestly. You know, we only practiced today for like an hour. And guys, honestly, like I'm noticing
The leader has finished the race.
I'm noticing that that's actually a little bit better too. Like only practicing a little bit instead of just like getting on and like running and running and running and running and just like hot lapping and hot lapping. Like, first of all, I don't have the time for that right now anymore. Especially like, you know, I just don't have the time for it. But it's not, you know, I noticed that like it's not really good. You know, you don't want to do that. It's actually better when you look at Little Meg hitting the sign. No, why would you stop right there, bro? Oh my god, oh my goodness gracious, Little Mech. Somebody's off, the Merc just cut. He said forget about that.
Alright, checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
We went back up to a 94 SA. I don't even care about that though. See my guy take his hand off? What kind of damage are we at? Of course, like typical Ferrari front end damage. Here's the view that we did, like, you know what, guys? I mean, honestly, like, this view is not bad, man, I'm telling you. I had it, like, so on the PC, I have it up a little bit and a little closer in so you can see, like, half of the mirror. And then on this view, I have it back more, because, like, this is, like, way, like, you know, it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's, like, way too in your face. You know? Let's just bring her home for the cool down lap. I don't know how anybody can play this sim in third person. I could never in my life. What happened? So guys, wait. Oh, Murr's in second. Okay, Murr was in second. There he is. Good job, Murr. Good job, bro. There he is. There he is. Get out of here, board. Alright. Yeah, that was a good, I mean, guys, that was a good race, man. Look at Dark Knight, 14 seconds ahead of us, man. Didn't even let us finish the outlap there.
Go, go, go.
Tim, welcome in, man. Welcome in. I know. We had fourth, and then we let the Bentley by and leave it to catch to spin out at one of the last turn, and it wasn't a bad spin by any means. It was one of those fat little red candy cane curbs. And I just took too much of it, and it was just doom. Maybe not, man. Yeah, maybe not. He deleted it. Too late. I saw it, bro. I saw it. No, you weren't letting me go. You were letting Oh man, I know, bad mother, man. I know, dude. I know. We gotta go to Monza tomorrow and the Macca. And don't get me wrong, man. Like I really, I'm gonna race. I'm gonna race, like, you know, because I always race, but I have no practice in the McLaren. But yeah, I have no practice in the McLaren right now, man. And jeez, man, like I do know Monza very well, but no, but Snake, yeah, I didn't think that you let me by there. I think that you were letting. I thought that you were giving the spot back to AJ, but I was just waiting behind you guys because I knew that you were railing. You know, you kept pulling him in, and then I would lose some distance, and then I would pull you guys back in because I knew you guys were battling, and I was like, this is either going to end one or two ways. And then you went to go. Is that what happened to you, dude? Because you went to go for a move on him in the chicane. I think I don't know if you did or not, but that's kind of what it looked like. And then you guys bumped. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, that see now that to me is a racing incident. That's what a racing incident is. That's an NFA move. Like, maybe you both bailed out so you didn't hit each other and make it worse. But if you guys rub fenders going into the chicane and you happen to get the spot, dude, you got the spot, man. I mean, you don't have to get it back. Like, you don't have to give it back. Like, yeah, it's gentleman. Like, if you're doing gentleman league type stuff, all right. Like you said, I play a little rough, but dude, there's much worse racing than that. I mean, especially in real life, because like, JSM is based on, you know, real life, and although we're not as aggressive as some of the SRO drivers, but, you know, like, guys, when you rub fenders with somebody and you take a position from them, that's racing, man. Oh, okay. I thought you slowed down because you wanted to give him the spot, man. That's what I thought. I thought you were giving yeah, it's definitely a racing incident. It's basically a racing incident. Let me just explain to everybody what the difference is. A racing incident goes down as NFA, which means no further action, which means that the stewards would say that there's just nothing that could have been done. It's something that happens, and it's part of racing. So that's it. You just keep on moving. Now, if anybody watched Formula One and saw what happened with Hamilton and Max, that was ridiculous, man. A lot of people have different views on it, and I'm not a Formula One guy, but that's not a racing incident. So it was at Silverstone, and it was at T1. Now, a lot of people that are in the Hamilton camp made the argument, well, Hamilton Hamilton did, he had the speed. Max went defensive at first when they were coming down the straight. Then they both backed out and took separate lines in, and Max should have ran wide, and he should have left room there. But that's not really true because he doesn't have to necessarily do that. But that's an accident. That's an accident. That's an incident, and somebody now is at fault. So there's a racing incident, and then there's an actual incident, and who caused the incident, and Formula One is very different than block pun and SRO is block pun with the GT3 and GT4 racing. Formula One doesn't take into effect. They don't consider anything that happens after the incident. So it's like, okay, these two cars hit, and 60 other cars, I'm exaggerating, of course, wound up all crashing because those two cars hit. Well, they don't care about that. They just look at the incident that happened and they penalize said driver for that incident. In block pun SRO, they take other things into consideration too. What happened because of that accident? Did that accident take out other drivers? Was there? So there's a lot of different. Actually, Igor Fraga, you guys have heard of him, I'm sure. If you haven't, he's the GT Gran Turismo Sport, one of the world finalists. He actually got signed for F2 racing, and he's a really good driver in Gran Turismo, a lot of different sims, and he's been karting since he was a kid. He's not that old. He's probably like 21 now, maybe. I could be off by a few years, but he actually got he's tight with Kaz, who's who creates Gran Turismo, and they got him in an F2 car. And he streams a lot because he's still participating in the World Finals. And I did see on his dashboard that he has ACC. So I messaged him and I'm like, when am I going to see you on ACC? So I'm waiting to hear back from him. I'd like to see what kind of pace he has in ACC. But anyway, he was explaining that in one of the races, it even differs where you go around the world. So in Europe, it could be it could be one set of rules. In the USA, it's another. He said when he came to the USA, I forgot what track, maybe it was Road America, but I don't remember the track. But point being is, in the driver's briefing, they were saying that you have to basically always leave a car length between you and the other car. And I don't know if it's the class because of what class they were in, but because he was comparing that Hamilton incident to what other parts of the country would do, and their penalty was 30 seconds. 30 seconds if you cause an accident like that, and Hamilton wound up getting 10 seconds. Now, sure, it's another level. Hamilton was at his home track, so you'd like to say the stewards are unbiased in those situations, but man, that's a rivalry that's pretty good in sports right now in racing. That's one thing that F1 does have over the block pun, is that there are true rivalries. These guys genuinely, I don't think they like each other. I don't think they like each other. I don't even think why can't I think of oh my god, I can't, I'm losing the mind. Who's Hamilton's teammate? Anybody? Bueller? Who's Hamilton's teammate? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank right now. But I don't even think Hamilton's teammate likes him. Because Hamilton usually out qualifies him, but he does come very close to Hamilton. And the Mercedes cars are OP in a lot of places, but yeah. But yeah, that's enough about F1, guys. That's a whole separate game. But Yeah, Bugs. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I know, man. I know he's got a bad rep, but there's no way he could have known that he was only going to get 10 seconds. There's just it's not like it's not like football, like American football, that is, where like, all right, holding on the offense is a 10-yard penalty and that's it. Like there's no they really could have thrown like a 30-second penalty at him. I mean, or something more drastic, but yeah, that was pretty much that was a bad move, man. In my opinion, he should have waited. He should have waited, but he wanted the position so badly, and but anyway, guys. Anyway, so yeah, that sucked because Snake had some good pace there. Actually, I think Snake qualified like just a position behind us and had us off the line, so that was good. And then yeah, that stunk, man, because we actually had like a four-way battle that was about to form. That was going to be AJ, Snake, me, and then McBloxam was holding on to the back. And then on the first lap, what happened was, though, guys, on the first or second lap, Boosted got caught up at the chicane, and then from at the chicane, that like brought us like really back kind of far, and we all had to really brake check each other up, and then the top few guys were able to like escape. That happens a lot, but you got to give those guys credit for holding it together too. Props to Tayshawn Green if he's out there. Good job in the rain, man. So I think he finished third, so that's a solid job, man. That's a solid job. So like I said, guys, it's the track, it's the car, it's the conditions. Everybody has their strong suits, and I like Little Mac finished first at Brands Hatch in the Rev Series, and actually I think Tayshawn finished pretty well there too. They had pace in the rain, so some guys are driving good in the rain. Yeah, the coaching does work. I hear you, bro. I hear you, Snake. It's true. It does work. But like how can I say this? I'm all about the coaching. Like if somebody out there experienced real life drivers, um, you know, it's great for coaching. But I will say like the rain is one thing. Like so the dry is a whole nother situation. So like some of like the faster guys that even did well or do well in the rain. I would say more or less like an even playing field is just put everybody in the dry, and that's when you can really see the pace, and how it improves and where that's coming from. But any type of coaching you get, man, you're gonna get better. You're definitely gonna get better. So, you know, yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure, man. How can I say this? I'm not trying to. I didn't mean that to come across negative in any way. I'm just saying. I guess I'm meaning like, like a race at a track. That maybe you've gotten coached on. Maybe he did. I don't know. I'm just using it as an example. Maybe he got coached up on Zolder in the rain, and that really paid off tonight. Now, will he be able to apply those same principles to the dry conditions? You know what I mean? So, yeah, yeah, that's true too. Oh, I know. Oh yeah, yeah, I completely agree, man. The pro am guys or the am guys that got coaching, they're gonna get way better, man. Just from that alone, they're gonna get way better. I mean, we all could use coaching, man. Like nobody knows it all, especially like the best drivers. Like you see these best drivers. That's another thing that like, see now. I'm gonna cut the stream off after this, but this is just where another reason where where PC has a complete advantage. What's up, Merc? Awesome job, dude. Awesome job tonight, man. You really did well, bro. You really did well. I was fighting with Boosted for fourth, but he had pace. That Bentley, man. Those Bentleys just take those chicanes like freaking crazy. And I was only able to practice today when I jumped into the practice server that was up at like 7:15. So and guys, truth be told, I haven't been at Zolder since the last time we had a rain race here. So you know, yeah, I was just saying how great Tayshawn did, man. I was saying how great Tayshawn did. That's really good. Yeah, dude. If you go back and watch the beginning of my stream, Snake, you'll see I'm like, this guy's trying to make me crash, man. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make me crash. I know. I figured that's what you were trying to do, like get in there perfectly in the beginning. But we should really mandate the fact that like everybody should stay in formation. I don't know. It's just something about it. Like I don't know. I'm a stickler for like I have OCD for things like that. I like things to be like official. But it's no big deal. That kind of stuff is happens. And then of course another glitch happened where I pulled into the pits and for the pit stop, and Little Mac was so off of his box for his pit box that I couldn't even see. I saw the red shadow is all. You have to look at it on the stream, but I saw a red shadow and I couldn't even see my guy, my lollipop guy. So I was like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell, dude? So I came to a stop, and then they like took like a long time to get me up. But and I think that's how Boosted gained some time back. But it wasn't even that long. Boosted at pace. But let me just say one more thing about coaching and how guys get better. Yeah, they really are messy, man. It's just it's but so like take like some of the top drivers on PC, right? Same game, you know. And let me correct that because people get offended. Same sim, right? Whether you want to say whether you're an ACC player or an iRacing player, those are the two games that are basically on the same level, and it's like pick your preference, you know? Do you want to spend money on iRacing? And it's not really so much about the money, I guess, but you have to buy every track, you have to buy every car. Once you buy them, you do own them, and they have a wide variety. They have every kind of car you can imagine, from GT3 cars to Skip Barber, what are those cars called? To, they start you out in a Miata road car. For me, ACC just perfectly nails the graphics. They nail the physics. I haven't played iRacing, but from watching other people play ACC and can see the way that the wheels are inputted and the kind of graphics of the cars, some of them are a little off, but I'm biased for sure, and I really don't have a leg to stand on to make the argument because I haven't felt the experience myself. I've just only begun to feel it on PC, and it's amazing from what I could feel so far. Like I said, I just got to work out my wheel a little bit and I should be good. But other than that, I'm having a monitor issue with the dual monitors. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I'm just going to say this last thing about even how the fastest guys, there's a driver 61, which, Snake knows really well. Is trying to, he has one of, somebody from them in the community and JSM community, so that's really good. The main driver at driver 61, was an actual driver. But take the fastest guys, right? For example, in the Sims, right? And like David Perel, for example, fast driver in the sim. We know he's fast in real life, of course. He's a silver driver. Yeah, it was close for a little while there. But just hear me out for a second, guys. Take the fastest drivers in both sims, right? Like iRacing or ACC. They have such more advanced things like Motec, for example, and other apps that are out there that actually get into the data, like where you're losing time, are you trail braking enough, like how are you apexing into your turn, like all that data reads it for you. Yeah, James Baldwin is another one, good example. James Baldwin, he drove the McLaren strictly in ACC. Why wouldn't he? It's his car, it's his game. I mean, like him and David Perel are sitting right here. I mean, they're in the game. I mean, here's Perel, Rinaldi Racing. There he is. There he is right there. So there's Perel, right? And then you have Baldwin right here, world's fastest gamer. I mean, and they made this car just for him. So, I mean, guys, like, you take the fastest drivers in the world, right, in both sims, and the technology that they have available to them compared to like like how it's compared to in real life, where you have to get behind the wheel, you have to feel the car out, you have to have you have to be a driver first, but the data that helps out drivers in real life is applied to the sim racing world now. And so, like, point being is that everybody is getting coached up, whether they're doing some things on their own or somebody showed them, what to look for. I mean, so there's so much sophisticated stuff out there that, like, for the sim racing world now, that it really is, a great, a great thing to get coached. So if you can get coached, and look at these guys are silver drivers, right? Like, so Baldwin and Perel are silver drivers, which is nothing to sneeze at. But I would say the difference between that's what we were trying to say. Me and Snake were talking about this maybe a couple weeks ago. When you try and put some of the sim drivers in categories like pros, pro-ams, and ams, there's going to be most of the time a drop off until those guys get better, and on all levels, even the pros, they get better. But like a silver driver in real life, like, do you know what you have? Do you know how fast you have to be a silver driver? So, like, I mean, that's why you see sometimes in fields of 30, 40 cars, a silver driver could be in second place, first place, leading the pack. I mean, even though it's not as overall class win, they still win races. So, like, it's really tight, man. So, yeah. So, but yeah, guys. So that'll do it for tonight. I do appreciate everybody stopping by and always showing the support. It does mean a lot. I'm sorry I screwed up that last turn, guys, we would have had a decent fight on our hands with Boosted and then Dark Knight. So that would have been cool. But what are you gonna do? So tomorrow is the McLaren at Monza. I've yet to do any practice. I just got to get some sort of a setup for the McLaren and try and work that out. But I do know Monza pretty well. I know it really well, actually. I mean, it's one of my favorite tracks. But I don't know how the McLaren is. The McLaren could lack some top speed like it did at Spa. Could lack some top speed at Monza, but we'll see. It probably definitely still has the potential. So, awesome as always, guys. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, everybody.